Scary tales from Reddit. I first spotted him through a group of jostling, swaying bodies. He was sitting at the other end of the carriage. Our eyes met briefly, and he glanced away awkwardly. But after a moment or two, he looked back. I smiled, almost accidentally. He smiled too. Huh! Then the train juddered to a stop, and we lost sight of each other as a crowd of people got on and off. The next day, he was there again. Same seat near enough, same carriage. So as to not seem overeager, I tried not to meet his gaze this time. But when I did eventually look up as the train screeched through a tunnel, he was already staring, already smiling. I felt my heart flutter. Zoo, wee mama. Pulling a funny face, I clamped my arms by my sides and pretended to be cartoonishly crowded in. I felt my cheeks flush with embarrassment, but he was laughing. You should talk to him. My girlfriends texted me that night, but I couldn't, however much I wanted to. I wasn't the best judge of character. What if he was a creep or mean? But I am a creep. After a week of silly, distant flirting, however, I psyched myself up to do it, to speak with him. Inching along the train, I weaved through the small spaces created by the train's movement, my heart pounding, mouth dry. Then all of a sudden, he was there, right in front of me. Our shared looks of shock mirrored one another's until both collapsed into warm smiles. Hi, I mouthed as the train rattled to a stop. But then a crowd of commuters surged me away from him, back along the carriage. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, I texted the girls that evening. Try again, they said. I left work on time, waited eagerly at the station, watched the train slide past, brimming as always with commuters. Fought my way through the carriage to where he always was, but he wasn't there. Unusually, there was a seat free across from where he typically sat. It was then that I noticed it, a daffodil dangling from the shelf above with a card attached. To the girl on the train it read, in small scrawled cursive, I inhaled deeply. The card said simply, ambiguously, a gift. And when I got in, I opened a bottle of old red wine and texted the girls about it. We all agreed it was pure romance. Then I went to bed early, feeling nauseous and headachy, cursing the wine. I woke up to a flurry of texts. Babe, are you okay? Jane, please respond. We're worried sick, Jane, please, I replied. By the nines. Jane turned on the TV. The breaking news banner scrolled across the screen slowly. There were images of a train, debris, smoke, flames. A terrorist attack. Occasionally, the face of a man would flash up on the screen, his hair wild, eyes soulless, the face of the man I'd fallen in love with.